let us now configure OSPF, multi-area OSPF, so that there can be communication between this router, and this router. So let's do it. So let's start with configuring router 0. This is how it's done. Exit. So let's activate the router OSPF 1, and now let's so network. So we'll start with this network over here, which is 10.0.0.0. its wildcard mask is 0.255.255.255 area 0. That's the first area. And let's now go to our second network, which is this network over here, and it is network 172.16.0.0. wildcard mask is 0.0.255.255 area 0. We are finished with the router 1. Let's now give it a manual ID, and we will give manual ID to all the routers, so that router 0 can use those IDs to specify if there is communication between all 3 routers. So let's do it. So let's give it an ID. So router ID 1.1.1.1. So for this configuration to take place, we need to reboot our router. So let's first save the configuration so that we can reboot. So this is how we save the configurations. Exit, copy, running config, startup, config, and it's saved now. Let's reboot them. Router reload. So the router is reloading. As it's reloading, let's continue with our configuration. Now let's configure router 2, and then we'll come back to router 1. So let's activate the router OSPF 1 network. Let's start with this network over here, which is 12.12.0.0. The wildcard mask is 0.255.255.255 area 1. This is the second area. So let's give it a 1. The second network is this network over here, and it's network 192.168.0.0. wildcard mask 0.0.0.255 area 1. Let's give it an ID. So router ID is 3.3.3.3 because this is the third router. The second router is at the middle, and we have not yet configured it. For this to work, we have to reload our router, and that's what we're going to do right now. So let's first save the configurations. Copy, running, config, start, config. Let's reload it now. As it is reloading, let us continue with configuration of router 1. So in router 1, we'll configure this network, that is this area 0 and area 1. We'll combine both of them to this router so that the communication now can be passing through this router to router 3 and vice versa. So let's do it. So let's activate the router's OSPF 1 network. So let's start with this network over here. So let's get it in 172.16.0.0. Wildcard mask is 0.0.255.255. Area 0. Let's wait to see if the configuration is successful. Let's reference the other network, that is this network over here. So network 192.168.0.0 255. The wildcard mask is 0.0.0.255. Area 1. So let's wait and see if the configuration is successful, to see if there's communication. Done. It went through because of this message. Okay, now let's give it an ID. It's the second router, so the ID will be router ID is 2.2.2.2. So let's save the configuration so that we can reboot the router. So let's say exit, copy, running, config, startup, config. It's saved now. Let's reload our router. So the router is rebooting. So let's now confirm if the OSPF configuration was successful, and this is how we'll do it. So let's type the following command in router 1 to confirm if the configuration was successful, and the command is show IP OSPF neighbor. So you can see the neighbors are ID1, which is router 0, and ID3.3.3, which is router 2. So there's communication flowing through. So it was successful. So let's check let's check if our subnets were really advertised in router 0 and router 2. And this is what we'll do. Let's add the following command to confirm that. So show, this is router 0. Let's confirm from router 0 first. Show IP route OSPF, and you can see the subnets were really created over here. That is router 1, router 0. Let's check from router 2 to confirm this same thing. So show IP route OSPF. You can also see from here it's true. The subnets were really advertised. So our configuration is successful, guys, and that is how we configure multi-area OSPF. I hope you've learned something, and if you like our content, don't forget to like and subscribe our channel. And thank you guys for your time. See you in the next one.